Awesome, awesome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to another new day of our live session. Welcome, 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 welcome. If you can hear me loud and clear, please type in 777 on the chat section. If you can hear me loud and clear, type in 777 on the chat section. If you can hear me loud and clear, type in 777 on the chat section. I want to make sure that you can hear me loud and clear. Before we start, good evening. My name is John Bosco. I'm going to be your host tonight. Okay, I see Chinedu, you're welcome. Emmanuel, you're welcome. Awesome. 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 It's going to be an amazing session tonight. We're going to be looking at the market. I don't know if any of you were here on Wednesday when I talked about bullishness of DXY, which will result on AUD USD selling, Euro USD selling, USD CAD buying, and USD JPY buying. I don't know if any of you were in this live session. I can tell you, last week was a very profitable trading week for me. You see how we do it in trading. All you need to do is to prepare your trade. So, and this is what I'm going to be doing with you guys as we are doing this training, because this is like a mentorship where you are getting guide, where I'm actually equipping you to be the best trader you can be. And that is why I'm excited in doing this. So all I want you to do is do me a favor. As you're watching us live right now, hit the like button, hit on the subscribe button, and turn on the post notification. Now, if you have any other pair you are trading, you want me to look at, I'm going to talk about it as well in this live session. Somebody asked me of Euro JPY the other day, and I told the person that Euro JPY was going to sell. And guess what, guys? Euro JPY sold massively. How was your trading week last week? You can actually share with me on the comment section. How was it? Was it a profitable week for you, or was it a losing week for you? You know, every time will not always be good. Like during our early last week, I lost some trades, but on Thursday, Friday, I recovered my losses, and guess what? Made profit. You see how it is now. So this is one thing about trading, and the idea of not trading every day, but for you to become a sniper. That is one of the most important things you can do for yourself. Becoming a sniper. Just share with me your trading week of last week. You know, what happened to you? You know, was it a profitable week? Because my week last week was a profitable week, especially on Thursday, on Friday, because Euro USD sold massively. AUD USD dropped, but it didn't drop like I expected. USD card bought massively. USDJPY, it was amazing. Like I was able to take the trade at a very beautiful entry. Nobody is actually dropping anything on the chat box. Does it mean that you guys did not trade last week? All right, all right. Okay, I'm going to go straight to sharing my screen. But if you are joining this live session, do me a favor by liking this video, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and turn on the post notification so that other people can actually see this live session and actually learn something from it. Because what I'm putting out there, what I'm putting out here is actually massive. It's actually a massive gem that most people charge money for it. But I'm actually giving all of you guys these things free of charge. Okay, so let me go ahead to share my screen, because I won't like this live session to delay. Okay, someone said that last week was a profitable week for him. Let me see. Okay, Emmanuel, my trade was a profitable week. Oh, nice, nice. I don't know if you are in our signal group, because I dropped those signals in our signal group. Let me say, okay, my WhatsApp is not on this phone, on this PC. I would have shown you guys when I dropped the signal on my WhatsApp group, telling those guys on WhatsApp that I'm expecting USD to become strong last week, and guess what? USD became strong. Oh, nice, Emmanuel. Nice, nice. Emmanuel said he took the Euro USD sell. It was a very beautiful sell opportunity. I called Euro USD sell. I called AUD USD sell, USD card buy, and USD JPY buy, and it happened amazing. Now, if you want to confirm what I just said, just go to the live session of this YouTube channel and check the option of live session. I think live session was on Wednesday last week. I talked about it for Euro USD to drop, AUD USD to drop, USD card to go up, and it happened amazing. Like I had a very profitable week last week, and it was really interesting. So we're currently in a new week. Like I told you guys, I'm not here to predict the market. That is one thing I will never do. Because why? Where you expect the market to do something, the market can do something else. It can do something different, something that you can't even think of it will do. Because why? No one can actually predict the market. But if you have the mindset of reacting on what the market is doing, I can tell you we will have some level of profitability. For example, let's say, for example, when this market was rising up here, a lot of people think that this market will go to this place. I thought that the market would get there, but guess what happened? The market did not get there. Look at what the market did. The market got to an area here and reacted and changed direction, taking out this low. You can see it has started going up. You can see I was telling you guys we're going to sell from here. Look at if you remember when we started this live stream earlier, I was telling you guys I was expecting sell on DXY from here, but guess what? It never happened. Because why? We are trying to predict the market. Guys, your duty is not to predict the market, because why? You don't have the money to be able to forecast this market or to be able to push price. All you ought to do is to keep on following price until you are wrong. Now, looking at this DXY right now, where do you think that this market will possibly go to? I'm seeing the market taking out this high. This is this high. I'm seeing the market taking out this high, taking out another high, and even getting to the all-time high, where all of those moves started. Now, this is high possible scenario of what could happen in DXY. I use the word could, but anything that happens, I'm going to be changing my plans and changing my bias as the market, reacts and as market responds. So that is actually one of the things that I'm going to be doing. So, and that is why I like to react on the market, not to predict on the market. And that is why you need to have a trading plan, because if you have a trading plan, you will know where to react from. You will know what to do based on what the market is doing. So the market will not take you off guard. I showed you guys my trading plan last week. Let me show you again. You can see this is my trading plan. This is my trading plan. Then this is a habit. Now, I was able to write down this thing because I want those things to be in my memory. It's always on my trading desk. I kept it on my trading desk, whereby that before I take any trade, I go through those trading plans to make sure I am following the set of rules. You need to follow set of rules that you created for yourself, because those rules can guide you. But it's very difficult for people to do that. But I can tell you, if you start obeying your rules, you start seeing yourself becoming profitable. You start seeing yourself catching big moves. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know if my network is misbehaving. All right, looking at the DXY, I'm expecting price to keep going up. We are not bearish anytime soon. Now, if DXY keep on going up until 105.885, we're going to be seeing a lot of things happening this coming week. We're going to see Euro USD going down, AUD USD continue going down, USD CAD continue going up, USD JPY continue going up, and Bitcoin dropping. We're going to be seeing all of those things. So looking at DXY is bullish. So the next pair I'm looking at is the Euro USD. As you can see, this was where I called it that day. It was a very beautiful trade on Thursday. This was, if you watch that Wednesday video, I was talking about Euro USD for a sell at this place. This was where I was talking about the sell. If you are here in this live session, Emmanuel it is in our group chat. It was able to figure out, it was able to see the signals, and it took the opportunity. So if you want to get my free signals, I give out all of these trades free signals on the WhatsApp group, and I'm not charging money for the signals. I'm not charging money. All you need to do is to check the link in this description. I put a WhatsApp group on the description. I also put an SNES link. All you need to do is to sign up and open account with SNES and fund with a minimum of $100. Now, before you be added on the group, I need to confirm that you have actually used the link to sign up. So even if you have, even if you already have an SNES account, just use any of your family members' details to open SNES account. This is just a way that you can reward me for giving you a trade that is going to be making you money, because I don't trade every day. That's the truth. As a matter of fact, last week, the only opportunity for me to trade was on Thursday and Friday, meaning that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I was not doing anything. You can see. So that is why it is important for you to have a trading plan. So this is what my trading plan says, and that is what I am actually following. That the Forex market trades every single day is not a guarantee that you should be trading every day. That is not a guarantee, and that is why a lot of beginners mess it up, because you don't have the long-term mentality. Have you ever seen anybody that buys real estate and expects to make money immediately? No, they always wait. So now looking at DXY right now, Euro USD and what DXY is doing, I'm actually expecting two things. Let's see how it's going to develop. Possibly we can come to this low and push up again. We can push up, we might not push up, and guess what? I'm going to be expecting another sell because DXY is bullish. Now, if we didn't push up on Euro USD, what again will I do? The next thing for me to do is for me to wait for a break. If this market break this low and retest this low, I'm going to take another sell targeting that low. So this is what I'm going to be doing. Like I said, I don't predict, I react. So any of them, anything that the market do here at the price action on this Euro USD determine what I'm going to do next. So you see, but why do I know how will I know what I'll do next? Is because I have a trading plan. So you don't just be following the market blindly. You need to have a trading plan that has a set of rules on how you're going to be following the market. If you try to buy everywhere, for example, I didn't take advantage of this buy because why? It was not in my trading plan. So there was no need to take the buy. So you see why I'm telling you why trading plan is important. Some people's trading plan can have this buy, but I don't have a plan for this buy. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to make money. So if I didn't take this buy, guess what? I took this sell. So that is what trading is for you. Like I said, the market is always moving. It'll always give money to people who are approaching it in a business point of view, not as people who are coming to make money or having money goals because you want to solve a financial problem for yourself. It doesn't work that way. So this is AUD USD. As you can see, we are still on a downtrend. The market is still going to the downside. I'm actually expecting more sells. I was expecting more sells on Thursday and Friday. I didn't get that sell on AUD USD, but it is what it is. Probably this week we're going to see some heavy selling. So, but if the market comes back to this high, for example, Where this market is right now, I'm not going to be buying, I'm not going to be selling. That's the trend. I'm not going to be buying and I'm not going to be selling. I need to see the market pushing up here to start retracing, or I see a very, a very clear bearish continuation around this area, maybe on Tuesday or Wednesday, before I take the market sell. So whatever that happened, I am prepared for it. But right now, I can't tell you what will happen because anything can actually develop. The market can develop different price action, which can actually make what I tell you here to be void. That is why a trading plan is important. But for you to be able to know what I'm going to be doing, what I'm going to be buying, or what I'm going to be selling, or when I'm going to be doing all of those things, that is why you need to be a member of our community. Check the link in this description and join the WhatsApp group join the WhatsApp group and sign up with SNES and deposit a minimum of $100 for you to start trading. Remember, SNES is one of the best broker you can ever think of in terms of trading in Africa. They have one of the best spreads. They have one of the best customer care system. They have one of the best transaction, or if you want to do deposit and withdrawal, it is so fast. It does not take time. Ask anybody that is using XNES. XNES is one of the best broker in Africa. No cap, I'm telling you. So this is USD JPY. This was where I took a buy on Friday. I took a buy here, and guess what? It was a very beautiful entry. I didn't take a buy here because why? I didn't like this price action. I did not like this price action because I looked at what I used to be able to confirm my entry, because after analyzing the market, I have entry confirmation. So the way the price action is printing, I did not like it. So I had this feeling that the market will continue to go down. And guess what? I did not enter at that top. And immediately I didn't enter, and I saw the market went down to my original intended entry. I didn't even waste time. This drop that happened here, was as a result of NFP. So immediately I saw that NFP have pushed price to my desired entry. I did not even wait for any other thing. I just click on buy, and I opened 3 positions on USD JPY, and it was amazing. You can ask anybody on our private group, and also on our Signal group. I posted the picture of these trades where I'm in that trade. So I am actually taking the trades. I am actually telling you guys that I'm taking. So this is USD card. It was a missed trade for me. You can see I actually missed this trade, but it was a very beautiful entry for me. I missed it because I already have about 3 other positions running, so I didn't want to expose my account into more risk. That was why I didn't take the trade. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, I was able to recover the loss I made on Tuesday and made profit as well. So for you to see how trading works, so some will work, some will not work. All we need to do is to keep executing our plan. If you have a plan in place, by the end of the whole trading session, you will definitely be a profitable trader. So that's all for the 4 pairs I trade. Like I told you guys, I usually focus on Euro USD, AUD USD, USD CAD, and USD JPY. Then this is for Bitcoin. I'm very bearish on Bitcoin. So looking at Bitcoin on the weekly chart, let me show you something. We saw some pump, and when that pump happened, I saw a lot of people thinking that, oh, Bitcoin was going to go up. Well, I was not surprised to see that before the end of last week, the market, rejected all of those things he bought. I'm expecting some bearish movement on Bitcoin throughout the month of September. Yeah, throughout the month of September, and maybe towards the end last week of September. That is when I'll be looking for a buy, or maybe for the trend to continue to go down, depending on what price action is telling us. So where is the best place to sell Bitcoin? Please do not buy Bitcoin at this region where it is right now. Never click on buy. Now, why did I say don't click on buy right now where Bitcoin is? Now, all of this area are demand area. Now, why did I say is a demand area? Now, this is one of the reasons why I tell you is a demand area. Let me remove this. Let me tell you why I say that where Bitcoin is right now is not good for a buy. Sorry, it's not good for a sell. Sorry, it's not good for a sell. I made a mistake. Where Bitcoin is right now is not good for a sell. All of this area, it is not good for a sell. Now, why do I say this? This is a demand area. Now, this demand area caused a lot of reaction. We can see this bullish movement, the market drop, range again. Then we'll have a massive bullish movement that stopped here and start dropping. And now the price has gotten to that area. Now, all you need to do for you to be able to take a sell here is to wait for the market to return to the upside if the market is returning up. But if the market is not returning up, just wait for a break to the downside, wait for a break to the downside, and wait for a retracement. Then guess what? You take your trade. So that is why I said you don't predict the market, you just react based on what the market does. So right now, I'm not going to be clicking sell because why? Where Bitcoin is right now is a demand level. So there is no point buying Bitcoin where it is right now. All I need to do is just exercise patience. That is what you need to do at this time. Exercise patience. So, but if Bitcoin start going down, we'll start seeing so many cryptocurrency will definitely follow suit. Other cryptocurrency will continue going down because whatever that happens on Bitcoin has a way is affecting other cryptocurrency. So this is my analysis for this week. If you have anything you want me to look for you, or you want me to analyze for you, just need to drop it in the comment section. Okay, I can see someone say word. Okay. Oh, that's a name. Sorry about that. I can see some posts. I took Euro USD and it responded as what? As predicted. Awesome. You took Euro USD. Nice. You can see people that took the trade Euro USD for a sell. Please, if you are just joining this live session, I want you to click on the like button, click on the subscribe button, and turn on the post notification. You can see, well, that was my second time trading your signal. The first time has okay. The first time it was impressive. Oh, okay. I was afraid to. Okay. Oh, you're afraid to take another signal. It is what it is. Oh, sorry about that. They just collected power, but I'm going to be back in a few minutes. This is one of the reasons why, if you're living in Nigeria, you need to have alternative if NEPA takes light. Okay. All right. I'm going to be dropping more signals this week. So can you please help me formulate my trading plan? Okay. Help you formulate your trading plan. I can actually help you to formulate your trading plan. All I need to do is I will need to make a video on how to work on a trading plan so that you can start creating, because a trading plan you have to do it yourself. I can't give you my own ideology of the trading plan. You can say, power is back. I can't give you my own ideology of a trading plan, but all I need to do is for you to learn from videos on how to create a trading plan so you can have a successful trading plan. Okay, some people are dropping XAUUSD, which is gold. I do trade gold, but sometimes I don't bother taking gold. But let me do analysis on gold. SAUUSD. I can see 3 people telling me about that. My network is a little bit bad. You can see a lot of things I'm actually battling with NEPA, battling with slides, battling with data at the same time. Okay. Now, looking at gold, if you remember the previous analysis I've done in this channel on gold, I was actually expecting gold to be bullish, and we have been buying for 2 weeks right now. So since we've been buying for 2 weeks right now, what do I think that could happen to gold this current week? As you can see, this week, for the past 2 weeks, gold has been buying on the weekly chart. Gold has been buying on the weekly chart. So let's check on the daily chart. Let's see what happens. Looking at gold, gold is very bullish at the moment. So, but you need to understand there's a way gold moves, because DXY does not influence gold 100%, because why? Gold is like a global asset, whereby that not only people in US are buying it, other countries, that whether they believe in dollar or they don't believe in dollar, most people like to buy gold. and that's why gold sometimes move in a very different way. But looking at where gold is right now, we are currently on a supply level. The question is this: are we going to be dropping from here? It's actually a big question. So and that question I will only answer it if the market trade on Monday or Tuesday, seeing what that price action is doing. But looking at what I'm going to be doing, we are currently at a supply level. We saw the market rejected 3 days on that supply level. On the first day, we got to it and we rejected, we closed below. On the second day, we traded up and closed below with a bearish candle. On the third day, we traded it and closed below, meaning that there's a lot of rejection going on around those areas. So meaning that a little bit sell momentum is kicking in. So if you go to 4 hours, you can see on the 4 hours, you see clearly what I'm actually saying, whereby that selling momentum is kicking in gold a little bit. So what I'm going to be looking at, where gold is right now, I'm not going to be looking for a sell. I'm not going to be selling here because why? This area is a demand level, because this area was the reason why this price pushed up and before it came down, and the market is there. So there's a probability that we can actually see some reversal to the upside. If we see some reversal to the upside, going back to the previous high, maybe going back to this previous high. Once gold get there, I need to start looking at to what price action is doing there. If the market get there with momentum, I will not sell. But once the market get there on a corrective movement, momentum means that the market has serious momentum. The candles are fat. But if the candles are, if the candles there, if the candles of when the market get there is tiny candles, or those candles does not have momentum, I will start looking for bearish formation or bearish candlestick patterns for me to take gold sell. But if I'm taking gold sell, I need to also be mindful when I'm taking gold sell. I need to be mindful of this low. Yeah, because gold can just easily taps this low, just sell from here and come back to this low, and guess what? Continue going up. So, but when I see that gold has clearly taken out this low, for example, we broke this low with a body close. We take out this low with a body close. If we take out this low with a body close, this is when I will leave my trade or to expect more sells. But right now, the possible scenario I'm seeing on gold right now, I'm seeing gold to push up based on what he has done. Based on what he has done right now, I am looking at gold, seeing it pushing back up. Now, what? Because why? I cannot sell here. Because why wouldn't I sell here? This is a demand area. Like I showed you guys, it is a demand area. You can see this place pushed up, the market come back to that same zone, push up again, and market return back, and you can see rejection that happened. But guess what? I'm not going to be selling here. I'm going to be looking for a sell when we get to this high. Not immediately. I'm not going to be taking a sell immediately, but looking out for price action. What price action is doing before I take a sell. So that is what I'm going to be doing on gold. Talking about trading gold for this week. I think I've been able to analyze gold trade. Do I have any other analysis? Okay. I don't understand what you said, Paul. I don't understand what you're saying. Okay. Oh, Emmanuel said do analysis for JPY pairs. Which of the JPY pairs do you want me to analyze for you? Which of the JPY pairs? Okay, let me just look at Euro JPY. I talked about Euro JPY last time on this live session. You can see what I just said on gold. That's why I need to be very mindful. I'm actually taking showing you guys JPY. Okay, there was somebody that asked me a question to be able to show to analyze Euro JPY. I think it was on Sunday. Was on Sunday, and this was, where the market was. the market was at this level that time. This is where it was. And I told the person that I'm not going to be looking for a sell, that I'm going to be looking for a sell when we get on top here. This was what I told the person. I'm going to be looking for a sell here. But you can see what the market did. The market got to that place I was looking for a sell. Now look at what the market did. The market got to that area and broke above it and returned back. Now this is what you need to do. Now, do you now see the reason why I don't use limit orders? This is one of the reasons why I don't take limit orders. If you're in my Signal Telegram group or Signal WhatsApp group, I used to tell our members I don't like using limit orders. Do you know why? Do you know that if I put a limit order here, if I put a limit order right here, there's a tendency that this market will take me out in loss. And that doesn't mean that my analysis is wrong. But because the market has usually do this all the time. Now look at what the market did. Sorry about that. The market got there and with massive momentum. You can see the candles are fast. That is why you are not meant to take any action wherever in where you want to enter the market when candles are moving with momentum. So it closed on a very massive bullish momentum, meaning that there's a lot of momentum. And the next 4-hour candle that appeared was a very massive bullish momentum candle as well. But look at what happened next. The next 4-hour candle was bearish. Now, when this next 4-hour candle became bearish, this is when I'll be interested. But look at what happened next. We'll now have massive engulfing bearish candle that came back to that same region. And guess what? We sold heavily. Now, this is the way I like to take my trades. Always wait for anyway I'm interested to take a trade, whether buy or sell. I need to see candlestick formation. I can't put a sell limit because the market can actually break through it. If it's a sell limit or if it's a buy limit, the market can keep going down. I need to wait for the market to get there to see price action, how it is forming, and for me to take my trades. So this is what I usually do. But what do I think that could happen on Euro JPY? Now this is what could happen. I use the word could because anything can happen. As you can see, for like 3 weeks, we are seeing some bearishness in Euro JPY. It makes sense to me that this coming week we can actually see more bearishness in Euro JPY. So that is on the weekly. So let's go to the daily to see what is going on. As you can see on the daily right here, the market is actually bearish. But guess what? The market just tapped into a demand area. This is how to do analysis, guys. You don't sell at demand. You sell at supply and buy at demand. Now, this market just tapped into a daily demand area, meaning that I am not meant to sell. In as much as weekly candle is telling me that we are going to sell. Now, where the market is currently on the daily is on a demand level, meaning that I am not going to be looking for a sell at those areas. All I need to do is to wait for the market to come to a supply area so I can sell. So looking at Euro JPY on the daily chart, you can clearly see a very clear. This is like a double bottom for people who trade chart patterns. So it doesn't make sense for me to be looking for a sell here. As you can see, the market is rejected. You can see on Friday when the market got to that area, you can see some rejection, meaning that there's a demand level there. Now, why is it a demand level? Because this is where the market started pushing up when it got there. You can see reaction. So what am I going to do next? This is what I'm going to be doing next. Now, that takes me to 4 hours. You can see the way I'm doing this analysis. Now, you can see I'm already on 4 hours. Okay, let me know the areas of those demand level areas on the daily. Let me mark it out. This is the demand. This is it. This is the demand area where price can possibly reverse to the upside. So let me go to 4 hours to see the price action at those regions. Okay, so this is 4 hours on Euro JPY. This is the daily demand area where the market is currently reacting on. Honestly, I will be very honest with you. I am not going to be looking for a buy here. I'm not going to be looking for a sell here. Sorry. I'm not going to be looking for a sell here. Possibly, this is what could happen. We can actually see this market continue going down, tap into that demand area very well, and reverse up. Yeah, if we reverse up, it makes sense because I'm going to enter at a good price for me to take the market sell. Now remember something. You can see the market is on the demand area, and remember on 4 hours we created a new high. This is a new high on top here. So this market can choose to do something very different. It can push up again back to this high, and guess what? Start dropping. For me, if this market comes back to this high, I'm going to sell it with full-blown chest, without thinking of what could happen. All I need to do is to know my risk and set up my trade, my stop loss, and my take profit. Now, if you see the market coming back to this previous high that it created on Euro JPY, is a very good sell opportunity. Now, if that did not happen, for example, the market continued to go down and breaks this demand. Now, remember, this demand is now violated, because now the market is currently on demand area, which means that the market has potential of reversing up, which means the market is at the demand area. But if by chance the market breaks the demand area and come down, it means that demand area is already violated. It's no longer a demand area. It has turned to a supply, meaning that I need to wait for a retracement back to that previous demand area, which is now supply, for me to take a sell. You see how this thing works? All you need to be following is market structure. Don't sell at demand. Don't buy at supply. All you need to do, wait for the market to show you where it's going, and wait for a pullback for you to take your trade. Now, this is what the market does almost all the time, but people are not familiar with these things. Now, look at what this market did. Look at what the market did. Let me show you. The market massively created a high. You can see what it did. It created a low. It pushed up and reacted, push up and went back down. And guess what? Pull back to that same place that it dropped. And guess what? You see massive drop. If you understanding points of interest where the market can possibly react from on the higher time frame, what they are doing every single day. So as a trader, you need to also create a plan like that. You need a plan like that. Okay. Amazing, Paul. I'm enjoying your class, Prof. All right. USD-JPY. Okay, I've talked about USD-JPY. I'm very bullish on USD-JPY. You need to watch the live session. Okay, GBP-JPY. I'm going to talk about GBP-JPY. What other thing? Okay, CAD-JPY. All right. I also see someone saying amazing. So how can I know what is happening mostly in GBP pairs like DXY? You know, there's no way I can actually answer that question for you, because the reason why I focus on US dollar pairs, because I can actually know what is going on there. That's why I focus on US dollar pairs. So you need to find a way on how you can know that, because the financial market has correlation. It has correlation. Oh, someone said today's class is different. I love it. Nice. So I'm going to be analyzing CAD-JPY, and I'm going to also need to be analyzing GBP-JPY as well. So let me start with CAD-JPY. I've shown you what I'm expecting on Euro-JPY. I'm expecting sell. I've shown you some of the things I need to do, some of the things the market needs to do for me to know that we're going to be selling. Okay, so this is CAD-JPY. So let me start on the weekly. You can see the way I do my analysis, checking out for what has been happening on the weekly, because the market always does the same thing. That is one thing you don't know. The market does the same thing. It does not change. But it does this in a different way that confuses traders. All right, so looking at on the current week on CAD JPY, as you can see on the previous week in the past, we have been seeing some crazy reaction. Now, there is a very strong supply level on the top. As you can see, the market got there. That was on the 31st of July 2023, and we had a drop. Then on August, on the August second week, or I think first week of August, the market pushed to that same area, and guess what? It closed, but it didn't break above it. Now, the next, which is on the 14th of August, which is the week of the 14th of August, the market got to that area again and closed bearish. Now, on the 21st of the market got to that same area and closed below it. And you can see the market getting back to that same area and dropping and close bearish. What does it mean to you? It means that this price, which is 108.201, is a very strong supply level, meaning that the market has been trying to break it and it has been rejecting to the downside. What does it mean? It means that there are sellers in those regions. So let's go to the daily. This is how to be able to determine your trend and all of these things. So looking at the daily, you can see CAD JPY and Euro JPY have kind of like similarity. But for me, CAD JPY is even more clearer to me because you can see the sequence. We got there, we drop, we got there, we drop, we got there again, we drop. You can see what is going on, meaning that supply is a very strong supply. Now, you can see where the market taps into. The market tapped into a daily demand. This is a daily demand. That is why we saw a rejection on Friday. You can see the market dropped heavily, but you can see the massive rejection to the upside, meaning that there are buyers in that region. So all I need to do, I've been able to know that this is a daily demand area and there are buyers, and that is why the market is pushing up. So I need to go to 4 hours to know the next supply area I'm going to be selling. So looking at the market right here on the 4 hours, determining that we just started pushing up on a demand area. That's why I told you, you don't sell at demand. You don't sell. You can see the market got to this demand and reversed up. So you don't sell at demand. So looking at what the market is doing right now, a lot of possibility could happen, whereby that on Monday or this week, we can see the market continue going up, coming back to this previous high, coming back to that same high where all of those rejections were happening. And guess what? The market can start going down from here, coming back down to this demand level. Now, once we get down to this demand level, we can actually see a break or another reversal. Anyone that happened, all you need to do is to know how to read price action, most especially candlesticks. And that is why you need to be a member of our community, because we have a training whereby we'll teach you market structure, and we're also going to be teaching you our strategy and also mentorship. Our mentorship class are always on Wednesday. I'm not going to be doing live YouTube sessions on Wednesday. I'm going to be doing with our private members, on our Google Meet. This is for our private members. For you to become our private members, all you need to do is just to get our training, go through our training, start using our XNES as a trader, and start use our link to sign up with XNES so you can actually partake in all of these things. As you can see, these are the things I'm going to be looking out for. So it is very important for me to sell at supply. I can only sell at supply. I cannot sell at demand. So you can see the market start pushing up at a demand area. So I'm actually waiting for to see the market to push up. So if the market push back up on the previous high where all of those sellings, all of those rejection was happening, I am going to take another sell. Because why? That level, the market has been holding it for more than 4 weeks, meaning that level is a strong level. So that is one of the ways you do analysis. So for me, my analysis on CAD JPY is a sell, but I've already showed you guys where I'm going to be selling, because why? The market rejected at a daily demand. You understand now? So let's go to GBP JPY. Remember, what I'm saying here can change based on price action. That is why you need to be a member of our community. You can actually ask me questions privately. I can actually respond to you All you need to do, check the link in the description by joining the WhatsApp group and opening an account using our XNest link. Just do that right now. We're going to be following up on you to make sure that we'll actually guide you for you to be the best trader you can be. And not only about trading, I also teach about different things in psychology, on how to set up a trading plan, on how to think in the market the right way, because you need to have the right mindset for you to make money in the financial market. You need to have the right mindset. All right, so let's go to GBP JPY. Okay, GBP JPY. Let's start from the weekly. I like starting from a higher time frame because I need to know what is going on and how I'm going to be reacting. As you can see, there's a lot of selling momentum happening on JPY pairs across board. You can see for the past 2 weeks now, we have been selling. You can see we created a high, we rejected again. You can see the market for the past 2 weeks we have been selling. So what could that mean? It means that this week can be potential sell. So let's go to the daily to see what is going on the daily. So looking at the daily, you can see almost the same thing is happening in all GBP pairs across board. The market taps into a daily demand area. Now, why do I say that this is a demand area? Because why? This area was responsible for this bullish movement. The market just pushed down and guess what? Push up. That is why that area is a demand area. You can see the market coming back down to that area. You can see some rejection, meaning that the market has potential of reversing to the upside, getting back to that previous high where all of those selling started before we can start seeing a sell. But if this thing did not happen, I'm expecting a break. If the market breaks that low, for example, on Monday, the market breaks this low. Once the market breaks this low, I'm actually waiting for a retracement to this place and taking a sell. So it is important for you to understand all of these things and how it works. So you can see Euro JPY, CAD JPY, and GBP JPY are presenting almost the same chart patterns. But you can see USD JPY is different because why? USD JPY can move differently. That's one thing you need to know because of influence of DXY. You need to have that in the back of mind. Influence of DXY. That is why USD JPY moves differently. Okay. All right. So let's go to other things. I've actually analyzed CAD JPY, GBP JPY. I have been looking at CAD JPY and USD JPY correlation. What do you think? They don't correlate 100%. That's what I would tell you, Chinedu. They don't correlate 100%. Plaintive comedian said today's class is you love it. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much. So if you're just joining me, please hit the like button, hit on the subscribe button, and turn on the post notification so that it can help YouTube to take this live broadcast to more people so that they can watch it and learn. All right. I think this is going to be the end of our live session because there is no more questions. I've actually analyzed almost all the pairs. If you miss any of the pair, just watch this video. You can actually hear what I said, starting from DXY because I start from DXY, Euro USD, AED USD, CAD USD CAD, USD JPY before I start looking into gold, CAD JPY, GBP JPY, and Euro JPY. So I talk about all of these things in this live session. Guys, please, one of the things you need to do for me is for you to be serious in this industry. You need to be serious by having a plan. Having a trading plan is very, very important. Like somebody asked me how, like, I need to help him to create a trading. I can't help you to create a trading plan. All you need to do to create a trading plan is know the mistake that cost you loss. If you know the mistake that cost you loss, write it down. Like I told you guys, I don't only have a trading plan. I have my trading habits and I have a trading plan. So I know my habits and I always be aware of my habits. Now, those habits are, you need to know the triggers, what triggers you to do those things. You need to identify them, whereby that if those things happen again, you can be able to avoid those mistakes. So you can actually, start learning and start mining what you're doing in the chart. What of the crypto lesson you promised? Yeah, the crypto lesson you promised. I'm actually uploading those courses on Seller. If you are aware of Seller, I'm actually uploading it. I've finished creating the videos. I am uploading it on Seller. I'm uploading the videos on Seller. The videos will be available on Wednesday. You should see it on Wednesday. I'm going to talk about it on Wednesday. You should see it on Wednesday. But I'm uploading all the videos on Seller. All right. I'm uploading it on Seller. Okay. I think that's the end of our training class, our live session this evening. My name still remains John Bosco, and thank you for watching. See you next time.